Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my beautiful and delicious little beans out there, okay? So this is just, a follow-up to the last video, okay? So let's put a little bit of light on the subject. Beam me up, Scotty. There we go. Okay, with my beautiful and delicious little lights. I love them all so much, because the reason why we have to have light on the subject, do we not? Now then, following up from my last video, I want to go into soulmates, twin flames and kindred spirits, okay? Now, I have felt the need to go into this because this is so very important, and really individuals out there, they need to know what is going on and they need to know the truth about the situation, okay? Now, what happens is with a lot of soulmates that they call themselves, okay? So, shoulders go. That they call themselves, okay? Or twin flames, again. And of course, kindred spirits, they seem to have a different definition of what it actually means. So I just need to say this, and I need to get this out of the way, okay? So I do not mean that disrespectfully, please, dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. If you happen to come across my channel and you happen to enjoy it, you happen to enjoy this video or the previous video or any other videos for that matter, okay, please could you like, subscribe and share. This is so very, very important for me to say this, okay, because it does help me immensely, okay? And I am new to all of this, so, I've only been here since December, and then, of course, on TikTok, since the 17th of February. So what I'm going to say to you is, sorry, do forgive me, but you know what? Please excuse me. I just need to put, yes, I needed to do that. Put a little bit of a lip gloss on, because you see my room is so warm, and as my room is so warm, which I'm totally thankful and grateful for, thank you, but at the same time my lips are just going so dry, and like the bottom of my lip here, which I haven't had for oh gosh years, but all of a sudden I seem to have got like a tiny little lump on the on the bottom of my lip here. So what it is that, I just need to keep my lips moist, really. Anyway, so we're going to, this evening, we're going to be looking at soulmates and twin flames, especially because kindred spirits are just very, very small, okay? And that's not being disrespectful to anyone, dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, okay? But we need to focus more on soulmates and twin flames. And the reason why, which is like what I said in the previous video, is because, everybody seems to be sort of looking at soulmates and twin flames as just being, it's just like willy-nilly words, but they're not actually seeing the truth of it, see, and what's going on, and that's my confirmation, they're not seeing what's going on here, okay? Now, I do write things down because I simply for the fact, my delicious and beautiful little lovelies, I have to, because the reason why, I do have so much in my brain. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again from my previous video. I have so much in my mind, and what it is that sometimes I need to put it down on paper. So please do forgive me. So we need to be able to go through this so that we can understand it all correctly, so that everybody out there, for you all, okay, that you understand it, okay, because this word soulmates and this word twin flames, they are not used in the right or correct context. They are really not. Okay, so naturally, a man or woman, sorry, do excuse me, my ears, oh gosh, gotta give it a right itch there. Have you ever had that when you just gotta give your ear a right itch? Anyway, sorry about that. What I'm saying to you is that what it comes down to really is that for individuals, they seem to feel that, okay, they will meet an individual out there, okay, and that individual is automatically their soulmate or their twin flame. See, shoulders go. Right? The fact of the matter is, that is not the case. Okay? Now, I'm sorry to any one of you out there who seem to look at what I say as differently. But obviously, if that's how you feel, then dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, well, maybe this is not for you, and maybe this channel, my channel, is not for you. Simply because you're not willing to see anything, okay? You're not willing to see, you know? All you're willing to do is just listen to your own self, and that's not good either. Okay, and I've seen this so many times. In fact, very recently I've experienced it with an individual who refuses to see the wood for the trees. And it does not matter what you say to him, and he is a him actually. I feel sorry for him. I really, really, really do. Because at the end of the day, you know, when somebody's giving you good advice and you just disregarding it, well, you know what? Do not put your negativity onto me. And I'm letting you know that now. And he does know who he is. Okay? When you try to help somebody and that's what you get, it's like dirty water thrown straight back in your face. Do not go there with me. Okay, my little lovely? Because you're not going to come off on a very nice note. I'll tell you that now. And this individual does know who I am. Okay? And this individual has taken it upon themselves to be very disrespectful towards me. And that's not a very good thing to do at all. And he will be looking at my channel. And this is someone who I tried to help. Okay? So my shoulders go. But you know what? Do not even go there with me. Because let me tell you, you're going to be coming back with humble pie. Do not even go there with me. Okay? I tried to help you, my love. And whatever you've done, or whatever you tried to do, okay? I'm stronger than that. So whatever you put onto me, do not even go there, because I'm stronger than that. Let me tell you. And you know who you are. Okay? So that's what I have to say to you. And I want to make this point abundantly clear. And I want all of my viewers to know it as well. That when you try to help an individual and they're not willing to see what you're saying, okay, but they want to put a bad karma on you, no, do not go there with me. Because that's what you've done. Fair play to you. You seem to have done what you've done, but let me tell you, I've done other prayers, my little love, that's just going to bounce off. So do not even go there with me, okay? And I'm letting you know that now, and I'm doing it for all of my viewers to see just what you are, okay? I only ever try to help, When I feel that I cannot help anymore, well, what can I do? I'm not a magician. I'm not a miracle worker. I can only just try to help, okay? But when someone tries to help you for free, do not take the pee out of me. And that's what he did. So do not even go there with me. You know who you are, and I know that you're going to be watching this. But you want to stop now with what you're doing by putting nastiness onto me. Hexes and anything else you want to put onto me, okay? Just because something does not suit you with what I said when I was trying to help you with your own love life. Do not even go there with me, okay? Anyway, lessons learned. So let's just proceed. So let's just, for the rest of you viewers out there, my beautiful and delicious little babies, I'm not talking about any of you. I'm referring to a particular individual who is following my channel, and at the end of the day, this individual is choosing right now, which I do have it in my life right now, to be an irritant, right? But that's all right by me, let me tell you, because I am stronger than he. So let's not even go there, okay? Until he learns a lesson in life and learns when somebody comes along to try and help this individual, which I did not have to do, but I did. But it seems that he has put something on me, but that's all right, because like I said, I've done my prayers to get it off me. Do you understand what I mean? But what I'm saying to you is this: he needs to learn his own lessons. He knows who he is. I really, really, really wish I could say his name, but I'm not going to, because I'm just not going to go there. Do you understand what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he knows who he is. And, you know, my life works differently. You know, I'm on my own, I'm single, I'm quite happy to be single. I wouldn't want to be living his life in a million years. No, I would not. Who'd want to live that life? Only in Egypt, and I'm calling him in Egypt, would want to live that life, not I. So do not even go there with me, my little lovely. And you already know who you are and you're following everything. But I'm telling you, I've got your card marked. Please be aware of that. And anyway, to all the rest of you, my beautiful and delicious little lovelies that you are, okay? The ones who do love and appreciate me, okay? I'm now going to proceed with what I'm saying, okay? So let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Just be very mindful. You try and help somebody for free. It doesn't always work out, does it? Because no matter what you say, they're not happy anyway. Maybe if somebody had charged them, what, a ton, which is 100 quid, okay? I was in jewellery for 10 years. I was around businessmen for 10 years, so I know exactly what's what. Or maybe if you had to pay somebody a monkey, which is 500 quid, yes, then at the end of the day, maybe they'd respect you and appreciate you more. Do you see what I'm saying? It seems that when you give you good kindness, it doesn't always work out. So this is a lesson to all of you out here as well, because I've experienced it quite recently, okay? But he's not going to get the better of me. Let me tell you that now. You're not going to get the better of me, my little lovely. So do not even go there with me, because you're dealing with the wrong woman, okay? So I'm just letting you know. And whatever you put on me, see, shoulders gone up, is going to come back on you, okay? So that's that. So let me get on with what I'm saying. And I'm sorry that you've all had to listen to this, but this is the truth of what's gone on recently, okay? So let's go into past lives. So we're going on to soulmates, we're going on to twin flames, okay? And, okay, I actually had a past life. I had a past life reading, actually. A gentleman came out to me, I feel it was about 4 years ago now, And he came out to me, okay, and of course I lay across the sofa. He sat on, you know, a chair, I call it the mastermind chair, and he sat on the mastermind chair. And anyway, so I went so far back, you know, with my past life. And what actually happened was I found myself, you know, like where you look like a bit like a little shepherd, where like you're on your own, like on a hill. So I sort of felt like that, you know, with all the old fashioned, you know, like that. Anyway, what then happened was the end of my reading, I ended up in a castle where everybody was waiting for me, like at this large table, like and nobody would eat anything until I had arrived. And this is not a joke, this is true actually. This is absolutely, I swear to dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, this is true. And what it is that, you know, so my past life went back and back and back. But anyway, as I did more research into different things, okay, it turns out that I've lived 14 past lives. And I did my own research to find that out myself, which of course on a later video I can teach you all how to do that. But anyway, the point of the matter is this, is that when you get past lives, you usually get individuals, man or woman, who shared in your past life. So this is what's leading me to saying this now, okay? So I need to get into this, okay? So you will know this when you come across your past life encounter with an individual. And one of the ways of knowing that this is the case is that when you look at them, you know, I'm looking at you, is that you can just see. Okay, so I need to just go into it because I have had to write some things down, my little lovelies, okay? Because you know each other on a soul level. That's the whole point here. You know one another on a soul level. So that's how when you look at the other individual, that you say to yourself, gosh, well, this is not really logical, and you know, and how could this have happened? But it does happen, okay? So at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is that that's what's happened here. So let me just proceed. Right, okay, you'll feel as if you know it, right. Okay, again, we go back to the eyes. So you feel as if you have met this individual before, that this individual, you know, has come into your life. Do you understand what I mean? And you have come into their lives. Maybe you've gone into their lives first, or maybe they've come into your lives first. But anyway, so let's just see. So with soulmates, they can either be a parent, they could be a friend, they could be a brother, they could be a sister, there could be an auntie, there could be an uncle, okay? So to do with soulmates, there can be all of these things. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, okay, you're following what I'm saying, my little lovelies. So again, see it's saying here, look, you have a lover in this lifetime. That same man or woman could have been a best friend. Okay, so could have been a best friend, or in some cases, you know, like I just said earlier, brother or sister. In a previous lifetime, the chances are that you were not lovers in a previous lifetime. So yes, so for a lot of you, you were not lovers in a previous lifetime. You were something else. This is so hard to explain, but I'm trying my best, okay? So with soulmates, even though, you know, I've done many a reading, hundreds of readings. And they will say so many times to me, well, this is a soulmate, this is it. No, because it's all to do with other soul families. It's like, okay, let me just put it as an example. Like, you could be in your family, yes, where you've been born into, you've been born into that family. But it does not mean that they are all your soul mates, your soul families. You could be part of a different family. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Well, the chances are you are. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So how I'm trying to put it across to you is this, is that soulmates are... It's wonderful. It is wonderful when it happens, okay? Because you feel in your heart, do you not? You feel in your heart and you say, oh, yes. I've seen it so many times. I've heard it so many times. In fact, it's like a blooming stuck record to me, to be perfectly honest. And I'm not being disrespectful, dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I'm not. But when you hear it, I've never ever once in my lifetime ever said to anybody, to anyone, I've never ever said, oh, this is my soulmate, this is my... No, I have not. Because it goes a lot deeper than that. You can feel as if you've known somebody, yes, and that comes into past lives, which comes into soulmates, okay, and that's a different level altogether, because which you do, that even though something is not logical at that time, but that there is a reason why. You see, shoulders go up, okay. So just please know that soulmates are not just about, oh yes, you've got a romantic encounter or you've got something like this and they're automatically your soulmate. No, they're not. They are not. And once you understand that, we're all rocking and rolling. Okay, so let's go on to twin flames. You have to understand the difference. And soulmates, now to do with twin flames, go a lot deeper. Twin flames go a hell of a lot deeper than soulmates. So one must understand this, okay, in order to press forward, to understand. Please try not to use these words so fickly, which is what they do. Man and woman out there seem to be doing it all the time. Oh, this is my soulmate, that's my soulmate. No, they're not. Takes a lot for somebody to be your soulmate. You need to understand the mechanisms. You need to understand the magic of what goes on here. You need to understand the previous lives to understand that. Okay, so, right, let's go on to twin flames, because otherwise I'm just rambling on. Twin flames, the difference. Okay, there we go. Simply because they are the other half to your soul, yes. So twin flames are completely different. They work on a different frequency, on a different vibration, okay? So let me please just proceed. So they're therefore brought here to have other goals. So you and your twin flame, okay, have been parted, have been separated in a previous life, so that yourself and themselves can reach their goals and their challenges. And then what happens is it works the same way. So you do the same thing, okay, and then somewhere you unite together again, so you rejoin. It's like, do you understand what I mean? It's like glue. It's like you come back together again, okay? So I'm trying to explain it the best way I can. Let me please proceed. Right, okay, faster, therefore eventually you're not. Okay, right. Once united, okay, so once both you are united again as twin flames, you then work together to evolve higher. Can you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Yes? Right, shoulders. Right. It also means that with the two of you, you raise that vibration of the world. So it's like you come back together again so that you can raise the vibration of the world. So somewhere the two of you work together as a couple where in a previous life you were a couple, or you could even be a brother, a sister, a friend, whatever you were, but then you rejoin, okay? So then you rejoin, you regel, and then you then help a lot of others. So you reunite, okay? So you've learnt your goals and challenges, the other one has learnt their goals and challenges, and then you come back together again, okay? Are you following what I'm saying, my little lovelies? Please and thank you, thank you, thank you. So again, twin flames, they're very intense. So sometimes there's a lot of ups and downs because you're trying to understand each other's energy, and that, yes, and this is what's happening. So for some of you out there, that is what is happening, what has been happening. So you're trying to work it all out in your mind. It's so complicated, but it goes far deeper than any soulmate. I'm telling you that now, 150% when I say that. Right, and again, see, it says it again, you mirror each other. So you and your twin flame, you mirror each other. So whatever you're doing, what then happens is your twin flame is doing the same. Again, we go back to like you're aligning, like you're running parallel, you know, two straight lines. Do you see what I'm saying? This is what's happening, okay? So let me just please proceed. Yes, and again, it's talking about that twin flame relationships are more painful because okay, let me try and put this right. Okay, I'm trying my best to right. Okay, let me try and put this in a different way. One part, I'm not going to say partner because I cannot stand that, boyfriend, girlfriend, or okay, is teaching the other. Okay, so you're teaching one another. And oh, sorry, excuse me, sorry, pardon me. And then by doing that, what you're then doing is, it's like whatever hurt and pain each one of you have had on this earth, yes, in the present time, what then happens is that you're teaching one another. Again, remember, parallel, okay, like this, yes? So what's happening is that you're healing one another from your pain and their pain. Can you see? So whatever you've had to go through, that's what you're doing. Can you see what I'm saying to you? So you're healing each other's wounds so that you can then, you know, proceed to another level. Can you see what I'm saying? But you're helping each other because you've reunited, you know, you've rejoined, you've gelled, it's like you like glue. You know, it's like you're glued to the hip. It's like you're Siamese twins. You're mirroring everything what you're doing. Okay, and that's what's going on there. So let me just please proceed. Yes, you have a lot of ups and downs, yes. And of course, in some cases, it does happen. You know, you dip in, you dip out, you're in, you're out. It's not that you're wishing to be that way. It's because you're trying to understand the whole dynamics of what's going on, and it's very confusing. Believe you me, I know all about that. See, they're trying to understand themselves. So that's what's going on there with the trip, you know, with the twin flames. So it's so difficult to understand, but when you're in that situation, you know, and you do not understand how it all comes about, but it does, and then you do come to realise, and then you realise that you love that being and that being loves you, and then you're rocking and rolling, aren't you? You just got to find a way just to, it's like a puzzle, it's like a jigsaw puzzle, it's like you're just going to get the last little pieces for it all to come together, but it will. And then very lastly, because I've got to be very, very quick now, so do you know what I feel that I've done? I never put the amounts in minutes. Anyway, it's my own fault. It's my own fault, my little lovelies. So very lastly, kindred spirits, let's go on to this. Well, this simply means that when you meet somebody like an everyday individual, yes, so you could become friends or work colleagues or whatever it is with that individual, but you seem to have the same sort of things in common. So that could be the friendships, it could be, I don't know, hobbies, it could be anything, but the two of you just seem to gel and you seem to get along together very nicely. So this is more friendships and so forth and things like that, okay? But that's what you call kindred spirits. It's like meeting another individual who has a like-minded, similar viewpoint to yourself. So that's why you would say you are a beautiful kindred spirit. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So that's very short and sweet. So what I'm saying to you is I hope that this has helped you all. So just to let you know that soulmates, it's not just naturally what you assume in your mind. You could say, oh, it's romance, you know, which I've heard 1,000 times over. No, it's not. I mean, yes, we can even be born to one family, but we could have another soul family. It does not always, you could have some soulmates in your family, but not all. You've got other, you know, soulmate families out there. It's you know, it goes a lot deeper than that. But with the twin flames, you are half of the other. So if we look at it this way, you know, like when you go through your life and you feel as if, because I know I have, you know, and I'm telling you honestly now, okay, and you go through and you think, you know, I feel like there's something missing, I feel like there's somebody missing or there's something missing, and then you find it through however it happens, but you do, and then you realise that yes, that is your other half. So twin flames go far deeper. So this is why I'm saying to you all, my little lovelies, please look very carefully at when you say, or please use your words very carefully. When you say, oh, this is a twin flame, this is soulmate. No, you've got to be so mindful in how you see things, because it is not just as clean cut as that. It's everything is not just black and white. Okay, with kindred spirits, you know, you could marry them, you know, you'll get along deliciously well with them. You know, twin flames are so deep, very intense. It's so intense that, like I said, you could find a dipping in, a dipping out situation, because they're trying to work everything out. They're really trying their hardest to work everything out. Soulmates, you know, with soulmates, they're very, it's like your soul family. Do you see? So what I'm trying to say to you is I hope that this has helped you all today. But it's not just about when you see on the internet, and I'm not disrespecting anyone. I'm just saying that it's just used too willy-nilly, and it's something that I do not like, you know. And let me tell you, I scan everything, and I do not like what I hear. And that is me. Because the truth needs to be told. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Now, if others do not like me, well, I'm very sorry about that. But at the same time, you out there, not being disrespectful or rude, do not clothe me, feed me and pay my bills. I do it. So if you find me offensive, well, I'm very sorry. But God loves the truth, dear God. And I speak the truth. People, you know, individuals need to know what's going on here. Not everybody who they meet is a soulmate. Not everybody who they meet is a twin flame. You got more chances with the kindred spirit because you're on the same level. It's like a personal thing, but not with the other two. It goes far deeper. And it can be very intense with twin flames, believe you me. And it's not just romance, it's on a deeper level emotionally. Okay, so that's far deeper. So I can only hope, my beautiful little lovelies, that I've hoped, you know, that I have and hoped that I've helped some of you today, this morning, this evening, this afternoon, wherever you are, my little lovelies, okay? But I'm not here to be offensive. I'm just here to speak the truth because God loves the truth, does he not? Do my cross on my forehead. So on that note, my little lovelies, I hope that you've all enjoyed the video, and much love to you all. And then on Thursday, I'm going to be back with my readings. So I'm going to be sending some more readings out. So if you do happen to stumble across my channel, my videos, and you do happen to like my videos, then please, 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 could you like, subscribe and share? And I'd be so very thankful and very grateful. And until then, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.